What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Player Base Podcast. My name is Xotic, your host, along with your second host, Mulzak. Say hi, Mulzak.
Hey everybody.
And today we have a special guest here. We call him Blue. Say hi, Blue.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about the new release of Minecraft Dungeons. Today was just going to be some speculation, a mini episode, if you will, of some good conversation of what we want to expect and what we want to see in the latest Minecraft game. So, who wants to start it off?
I will. First of all, I wanted to just point out at the beginning of our episode that this episode is going to be a conversation between a wide range of ages. I'm not going to have anyone point their age out. I just wanted to point that out so no one tried to say anything about it. This is definitely Minecraft is a game that different generations have grown up with, and I think that it's important to get a perspective from everybody. But what I want to start off with is that the thing I'm most excited for this game is the random loot. More specifically, there's not a class system, but being able to build whatever class that you would have picked is just, so if you want to go healer, you can be healer. If you want to be magic, go straight magic. You want to be a brute, go all out in strength. You can literally pick whatever you want as your strong suit, and that's just gonna be so much fun.
I'm not sure if I like that, actually, because I'm kind of used to being able to pick and choose which class I want to be at the start. But are you saying that is it up to chance, like whichever item you find, that's the class you are?
No, it's basically, I mean, yes, in a sense, but once you start getting into the game, you'll find more random loot, and you can
Ah,
pick and choose which ones you want to put on, basically.
I see, I see.
So instead of having a class system, as you progress through the game, you're going to find random items that you can build your own class out of.
Mm, okay. Anything you want to say, Blue?
Yeah, so I've been looking at some gameplay of Minecraft Dungeons, and it's kind of like a D&D kind of game, kind of like RPG game. I've seen a couple of the gameplay of the bosses and stuff like that. It's pretty good, well played out game. Like as Malzak was saying about the class system, there isn't really classes that you can pick, but you can go along the way finding different kind of loot from chests and like creating like a strength build or stamina build and stuff like that. I think that's a pretty cool concept for the game.
See, that's one thing I'm actually really excited also to see is the bosses. I have not watched any gameplay from bosses. I didn't want to see any until I get to them. But I did watch a streamer play through some dungeons, a few of them, and it's just we're in for a ride, man. It is so exciting. Have you seen anything at all exotic?
I've seen the trailer. I saw a huge, big ass laser beam. That's all I saw from this. That's what I'm most excited about. To shoot a
See,
laser at creepers.
I'm hoping that these bosses, I want to fight the Ender Dragon. That's the biggest thing. I want to fight the Ender Dragon so bad.
Wait, hold on. The Ender Dragon is gonna be in the.
It would be, I hope.
I thought it was just gonna be like that Illager King or whatever.
There's going to be there's multiple bosses. I was just saying I'm hoping that the end game boss is the Ender Dragon.
That would be epic. Maybe, just maybe, they might add like a completely new boss. That would be so cool. Hmm? What?
1 second, I'm sorry. You talk, Blue.
All right, so I like the gameplay factor of like going around and smashing things open, finding loot, killing a bunch of zombies, getting up to dungeons, and like I've seen gameplay of the dungeons part, and like raiding the dungeons looks so much fun. I just can't wait. Like what I expect for the game is I expect the game to blow up because it looks like a pretty good game. I mean, like I mean, I wouldn't mind if they like updated the game and like added new boss and stuff along the way. But there's like a map system where you can go around to different islands, and I think that's a pretty cool concept.
I'm worried about because the game is only $20. So you say it's gonna blow up, but I'm worried about how big the game's actually gonna be. Not like in terms of the audience, but like how much content there's gonna be.
Okay, I'm sorry, I am back. Thank you guys for taking that over. But to build on that, Exotic, I know from what I've seen or heard of people that have reviewed the game, the content right now is well about 50 hours worth.
50 out? What?
Because once you beat the storyline, there's actually an end game, if you will. You know, like Destiny. If you play Destiny or seen Destiny, once you beat the story, the game's not over. You have more harder, stronger things to go kill afterwards. So the
Ooh.
game itself is not going to be small at all. And then on top of that 50 hours or even more, who knows? There's going to be 2 DLCs at least I know that have been announced this year. And
Oh,
those DLCs I think are going to be like $10 together, something like that.
mm. Well, I
And
mean, the
that's going
game
to
is
add on to it.
$20. I'm saying the game is just $20, so yeah.
Yeah.
I expected it
Well,
to
you
be.
can actually buy the Hero Edition for $30, which gives you the access to the 2 DLCs on the days that they come out. They don't have a date yet, though.
Ooh, I didn't
Yeah,
know
I've heard
about
about the DLCs, and I've heard that they're going to be adding like new bosses with the DLCs, like they do with like games like Destiny, where like they add DLCs and you get like new dungeons to raid and stuff like that. I've heard that they're going to be bringing new weapons and stuff too into it.
it.
Yeah, with the DLCs, you know, they're gonna bring in new bosses, new enemies, and on the topic of new enemies, what I'm excited to see is the new enemies in this game because they start off with the regular mobs from Minecraft, but there are new enemies also in the later stages.
Mm. That reminds me. I wonder if there's gonna be another level with
Oh man,
gats and wither skeletons. Ooh, that would be interesting. And maybe new
oh
mobs
man,
too. Like the new piglins.
yeah. Or
Yeah, I've
like
heard.
if they did another level, maybe like pigmen were in there, but um if as long as you just like the regular Minecraft, as long as you avoid them and don't hit them, they won't hurt you.
Wait, you have to avoid them? You can't get close?
Well, okay, the way it works in Minecraft is if you hit one, they all come after you. But you can if you don't hit them, you can be as close as you want. They're not gonna touch you.
Oh, like the regular pigmen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying is if they brought it into this
Ah,
game, if there's another level and they have another level, I think that that'd be awesome to have like pigmen in there, and you'd have to strategize on ways not to hit them, or you're gonna get swarmed.
that would be a crazy cool mechanic, actually. Well, Zach, you sure you're not a game dev?
I want to be. I want to be.
Hmm.
yeah. I've seen like I'm just excited about the different enchantments that you can put on because there's like quests where you can get certain enchantments to put on your weapons to make them stronger. And I've heard about a quest for a diamond sword, which is pretty good, and you can get like random enchantments on it. But I've heard like the leveling up system, it's not going to be as hard leveling up as other games because there's going to be a lot of missions for people to play and a bunch of dungeons and bosses for people to take down. And I'm just really excited for the enchantment system.
Well, see, here's the thing about the levels is that I know there's at least 50 levels. I don't know if there's more. Not levels as in like level like thing like sections of it, but I'm talking about like your character levels. There's at least 50 character levels. I know that. Um
Yeah,
excuse me. From what I've been seeing, and Red, what happens is once you beat the game, you unlock a new difficulty, and then you can go back through and do that difficulty for higher tier loot. And once you restart the story on the higher difficulty, it's like a whole new game. There's new bosses and harder bosses. And then once you beat that difficulty, there's another harder difficulty, the hardest.
Yeah, I've also seen some things on the Nether, and people have been asking about, like, people have already been asking way before the game's release, like, what's going to happen with the Nether, and they replied that the Nether might be one of the DLCs, and they're going to be adding, like, new mobs for the Nether and stuff
That's
like
what
that.
I'm thinking, is that it's going to be a DLC, but I haven't seen much on the game, so I didn't know if they had one. Blue, what is, because I know Xotic hasn't really seen much of it, what is your go-to weapon that you've seen?
My go-to weapon I've seen is daggers, because once you
Yes.
get the enchantment levels on them, you can get like poison clouds and stuff like that, which will deal damage to enemies over time, which I think would be pretty good because it's like a AoE damage kind of attack where it attacks like everyone in the area. But like I'm kind of excited for the trading system with villagers and stuff like that, because I've seen stuff like where you can trade with villagers for randomized weapons and randomized enchantments and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be pretty cool.
I have to agree with the daggers. I was so happy to hear you say daggers because,
Yeah,
man, those look like so much fun. So exotic. The
yeah.
daggers in this game, literally, yeah, there's like a regular sword. You get like a massive area of effect that you get to damage with your swing. But daggers, you have to be up close and personal, and you just like cha 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 cha. You just stab 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 stab. Oh man, they look so much fun.
Yeah, I've
Dang.
already seen gameplay of the daggers, and it does look pretty fun because you can just go around slashing different enemies, and you're actually pretty quick attacking with daggers. You actually do, if you like upgrade them enough with enchantments, you can do like 20 damage with them, and you could rapidly attack.
Sounds awesome. Slightly off topic, but I know Mozak, you've heard of this, but Blue, have you heard of Enter the Gungeon? God, I get so happy just thinking about it.
Enter the dungeon? No, I have not.
Enter the gungeon.
Into the Gungeon. It's basically like Minecraft Dungeons from what it looks like, but it's with guns, obviously. But one thing I wanted to talk about was how much replayability Enter the Gungeon has. And so Mozak, you said they said it had 50 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Enter the Gungeon has like 200, 300 plus hours because there's so much variety.
Yeah. Because
So
it's one of those games like Isaac is. You go in and every run is random. So yeah,
yeah,
I know. Trust me, I put plenty of hours into Gungeon.
God, it's
Yeah.
such a good game.
Have you guys
Anyway,
ever heard of the game Diablo? It's kind of like Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah. That's
There's
what a
like
lot of people are. That's what a lot of people are relating it to or comparing it to. But from what I've also read is that if you compare it to Diablo, you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I wouldn't really compare it to Diablo because Diablo and Minecraft are two separate things, so I would expect different kinds of things out of Minecraft Dungeons. Because Diablo, there's like 400 plus hours of side quests and quests, and like the main quest is like 200 hours of gameplay. So like, I'm not gonna really compare it to Diablo because like Minecraft is its own separate, unique game, which I like. They're not like feeding off other games, so it's like a very unique. I think it's gonna be a very unique experience.
I only have one
Sorry, Exotic, you
trying to
cut
make
out there.
Minecraft. What do you say?
I said you cut out there. Can you restart a little bit?
I was saying I only have one concern, which is
Mhm.
the devs of Minecraft, or Mojang is supposed to be pronounced, I think.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what,
I will
Mojang,
always say Mojang.
right? So Mojang, they developed this peaceful block by block game. You get what I'm saying here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they go on to build this dungeon game with swords, weapons. Yeah, I'm just a tad bit worried it's gonna be not really well executed in the direction that the audience thinks the game's gonna go.
See,
I mean, that's just
it's the way I look at it is it's in the Minecraft universe, but it's not Minecraft. From what I understand, they have a totally different team that developed this game that's not the people that made Minecraft. And they basically said, hey, put this in the Minecraft world, Minecraft universe, but it's not Minecraft. Do what you want to do with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't really compare it to Minecraft because Minecraft you don't have these dungeons and
So there's
quests.
really, in my opinion, not any reason to worry about that because it's a totally separate team.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm most excited about the pets because I've seen some gameplay with pets. You can have like a dog for a pet. I even seen someone have a squid for a pet, which was kind of funny. I thought that was really cool.
Dude, I had a big brain thought about this game. Okay, you said they were gonna have pets, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
You
Yeah.
know how the egg in normal Minecraft, the Ender Dragon egg, is kind of useless, right? You see where I'm going?
Ooh,
The Ender
maybe you could
Dragon?
have a baby ender dragon. Yeah.
You get
Well,
the egg,
okay.
you get a baby dragon.
I'm gonna shut you down a little bit here, Exotic. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The Ender Dragon egg, at least in like 5 years, 7 years ago when I played religiously, you actually in the game, as if you left the end and put something specifically over the egg, I can't remember what it was. When you came back to the end, the dragon would respawn.
Yeah, but
Like that egg would hatch basically.
that was a long time ago because there's other, you use the crystals to respawn the dragon now.
See,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the new mechanics.
But you have failed to burst my hype bubble for a dragon pet.
Hey, they give
Yeah.
us a baby ender dragon pet, I will shriek in joy.
That would be cool to have like a baby ender dragon because like you could help it level up and then like as it levels up it gets bigger and bigger until it turns
And
into
then
like
you
the
take
That would
actual
be
ender
so
dragon.
crazy.
and then you take it to fight its parents.
Oh goodness, that would be the greatest showdown of history right there.
That would be Kardashians, but Minecraft. Hit reality
Yeah.
show.
I've also seen some things with Minecraft dungeons with like the food and health system. So like if you're low on health, obviously you have like health potions, but like you have you don't necessarily have like a hunger bar, but like if you can collect food out of like chests or like randomly trade with villagers for food, and the food helps regenerate your health and it helps it come back faster, which is a pretty cool mechanic as well.
I didn't know about the hunger mechanic.
Me neither.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Honestly, that brings a whole new quality of life to the game, I guess you could
yeah.
say.
I've seen a weapon that someone was using, and as you're using the weapon, as you take down mobs, eventually, as you take down enough mobs, it'll send out a blast of their souls at like anything that you want. You could have like a chance to trigger it. Like as you're randomly killing stuff, it can like send out a blast of their souls and do like extra damage all around you, which is pretty cool.
Let me say,
Ooh.
okay, let me say that what I want out of this game the most, I think. Um, and I don't really think that this would be in the base game. I don't think it is at all. I hope maybe a DLC, maybe a year or two from now they do this. What I would like to see is everyone, learn the game in the base game, maybe even the first two DLCs, learn the game, collect your loot, level up, maybe up to 100 after all the DLCs are out. Be a nice level to be. And then at some point release a DLC that is all about going to fight some big major enemy. I guess they can make up a storyline for it. And then when you queue up with your party after the dungeon is over, when you queue up with your party to go into the fight, you get into this massive fight on maybe 20 people in the game. That would make me happy.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. They should have like they shouldn't have it, but like I'm like expecting this. Like they should have like a game mode where you can load in with like 20, 30 players, and take down like a huge boss with like increased health, and like you get more rewards towards
See,
your
I would
gameplay and
love. That's
stuff
what
like
I'm saying.
that.
I would love those big battles, but let me think of what I'm trying to say here. I just feel like maybe that's a later on down the road thing because they've already said the game has no matchmaking now. You have to invite people, like your friends. You have to invite people. I'm hoping
Fair.
that maybe at least by the first DLC they'll be like, hey, okay, you can matchmake because of feedback from the community. That's the only way it's gonna happen. Because
Yeah,
they said themselves, hey, this game is meant to be enjoyed with your friends. We're not putting matchmaking in the game. They said that.
yeah, I also
Okay.
saw that too.
Yeah. One thing I'm actually quite shocked about is the price tag. I thought it
Oh
would be
yeah,
like at least 40, you know?
I was thinking 40 was
Same,
It,
yeah,
that
it's
was
40 as
came
the
well.
from
tag.
Mojang. It has that
It has
that
that
goodwill, the
Minecraft
community.
name. It has the IP.
Yeah,
Right.
because Minecraft when it first came out, it was like almost like $30 for like PlayStation
Well,
3.
see, no, when okay, maybe for PlayStation. I was gonna say when Minecraft came out, I think I snagged it on Alpha on PC for like $20.
Yeah, on
It's
PS3
now
when it first
rose
came
up
out,
to
it was
like
30.
30, but
Yeah,
Jeez.
like it's cool. They should have like a skin mechanic. It's like you should be able to like create your own skin, and like maybe they could have it where, like you could export skins from like your Minecraft world, from like actual Minecraft into the game, so you can have like customized skins
see, I
and stuff
think
like
that they're
that.
eventually going to. I honestly think they're eventually going to do that. If you
Yeah,
buy a skin on Minecraft, you can export it over to Dungeons. I feel like they're gonna do that.
yeah. I feel
That
like if they
sounds
do that, they're
really
gonna get a
smart.
lot more players.
Mm.
It would make them more money in the end too, because then you buy one for some or a skin for one, you get it for both. It's gonna make more people want to buy skins.
Exactly.
Or maybe even later down the road introduce texture packs into dungeons. I mean, you
That would
see
be
how
pretty
people go
cool.
crazy with that in Minecraft.
I have a question for you both.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think Mojang's gonna pull the old EA on us and drop some microtransactions?
I
No.
mean, no, I wouldn't expect it out of Mojang because they have never done that in the past. I mean, with
Go
EA,
ahead.
it's like yeah, but like I wouldn't expect Mojang to do that. Like
The
not at all.
only microtransactions I could see is like we were just talking about skins and texture packs.
Yeah, and DLC, of
That's
course.
that's the
Yeah,
only microtransactions I could think of because they've never been one to really sell extra stuff for their game. Like
exactly.
even on the console versions, they added in crossplay and servers, like dedicated arcade servers with no fee.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like you would think, hey, if they were money hungry, then they would have added the arcade servers that you can join up on console. You would have they would have sold those. They wouldn't have let it for free. They would have
yeah.
sold those because you can
Mojang's
join
only
a server that has a bunch of arcade games and like a few thousand people in it. And that was just an update. That wasn't even something they sold. It was just enough. It was just an update.
yeah Mojang's only did that once with the realms. So like you could buy your own realm online to play with online players and like
Uh,
arcade games.
Okay,
That was
here's
only
the
for
thing
mobile
with
though.
Realms. I'm sorry to cut you off. Here's the thing with Realms is that it actually is a smart thing for them because it keeps a server open 24/7 without someone having to be in the world on their console. So, it's not on PS4 yet, but basically someone on their Xbox can buy a realm. I think you can get a month for free actually, but you buy a realm, you invite the people you want into that realm, that world in there, and then everyone can join in whenever they want.
Mm.
Yeah,
And it sucks it's not on PlayStation because, man,
Yeah, it does. Because I wanted to get one for us on our Discord.
yeah, that would have been nice. Like we don't have
so
to have the host on 24/7 like actual Minecraft worlds, which kind of sucks because like you're like, hey, I want to play some Minecraft. I want to play in my world, but you can't because the host isn't online.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It could be a lot worse though. Mojang is generally compared to the other, other game companies. Yeah, it's
I mean,
they're a lot more. They're a
that's
lot
true.
better when handling the money.
Yeah. Well, like with Minecraft Dungeons, I think that they should like add some in kind of like realms, but like if they have it where like you can't join someone's world, like you're playing Minecraft Dungeons, you join them, but it's like if they get off, maybe you like they make it where you can't play that mission because they got off and like boot you out. 'Cause I don't know, like that's happened with other games, so like maybe they added in like where you don't have to have the host on as well. So, like if he actually like lags out or something, the people can still play on the server without actually having to have the host on.
Mm. That is something I really hope they have implemented into that game. But
Well,
it
Yeah,
see,
is
it's
with
like
dungeons, I don't think it's gonna matter too much because you just join each other in on your like camp, and then you go
true.
and you start the dungeon. It's not like a world that's always open.
Mm.
Minecraft is always running, like it's a whole world that's just generated. In dungeons, you join up in your hub area, and then which is your camp, and then you load the dungeon. So
Yeah.
it's not really a world that's always open anyway.
Yeah, for Minecraft Dungeons, what I'd like to see in the future is like obviously we haven't all played the game yet, but like what I'd like to see in the future from like future gameplay, like gameplay that I've seen is like there's like little glitches that they have to fix, obviously because it's still in beta for some people. But like there's like this one thing where like you can get free gems and stuff. So like I hope they patch that stuff before the whole entire game comes out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I hope they do that. Obviously.
Okay, we're
One
hitting
last.
around time here. So Exotic, is there any last
Yes.
things?
Yes. One last reference to Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, I love that. But the one of the features about that game is that you go through you go through the dungeon. I'm sorry, my English is bad. Go through the dungeon, and then if you die, then you start all the way back from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I have kind of a love-hate relationship with that feature, but I wonder if they're gonna add it to dungeons.
What
What do you think?
happens to Minecraft Dungeons is if your whole squad dies, you have to restart the dungeon.
Okay,
Okay.
that's nice.
So
They
yeah,
should
you
have
can
like little
revive each other.
checkpoints.
You can revive each other and everything like that. But if you all die, then you have to restart.
Okay, that's nice to know. That's nice to know because I was kind of worried about that too. Like if you die, you have to restart all the way at the beginning and run all the way back to the
But
boss and fight all the monsters.
from what I understand, you even if you all die, what happens is you get sent back to your camp, and I believe you keep all of the equipment that you picked up during that run.
Okay.
Okay.
Because say you're trying to grind high level stuff so you can actually face the high level monsters, then they basically are making it easier on you. If you die, you get to keep what you got.
Yeah.
Good to know. The
Just
more you know.
something I'd like to see in the future for Minecraft Dungeons is obviously everyone's going to be hyped for DLCs. I'd like to see like more DLCs, like maybe add in like a DLC where it's like dedicated to like the end. So like there's different
Mm-hmm.
mobs that spawn in the end. Like we haven't even seen these mobs before. Maybe they put like new mobs into the end that we have to go through like a whole entire like 20 level dungeon to defeat. So like you go through like one dungeon, you defeat it, you get like more clues to get to like the actual end game boss for that DLC. Which I would like to see that. That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. It's like
Yeah,
a sort of
definitely.
side quest when you go into the dungeon. Love
Exactly.
it. Well,
Okay, so Blue, is there any last thing you want to say?
Last thing I'd like to say is I'm just really excited that they actually made a game like this because I've been waiting for like a game like this from Mojang for a while now. So like I think it's pretty cool that they're actually like making new different kind of games and stuff like that because I really like the idea of Minecraft Dungeons. It looks like pretty cool. I just can't wait to play it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I hope Mojang makes more games, and I think that they're going to now that they rebranded their name to Mojang Studios. I think they're going to start making more games.
Yeah, they might make like if Minecraft Dungeons does well, like maybe like a year after or something, they might make like Minecraft Dungeons 2, where it's like a whole entire new storyline, new characters. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool.
honestly, I was never ever expecting Mojang to move past Minecraft because
Me either.
that's their big success love child, man.
It's their baby. It's their baby.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, that's a little baby.
They really didn't need to move past Minecraft. So
Their
I guess
baby
that's
is
why
like a teenager now, though.
yeah, true.
True,
You gotta
true. Yeah.
remember, Minecraft's been around long enough to where I played it when I was 12, and now kids that are 12 now are still playing it.
Yeah,
Memories.
I'm still playing it. I've had some good memories with Minecraft 7 years ago. It was some pretty good memories. Like the
Alright.
old Minecraft with like all the weird looking textures, and it was just it looked so weird, but it was such a great game.
Mm-hmm. Damn, good times.
Okay, Blue, is there anything that you want to plug in here before we sign off?
Um, Not really. Just like have a great day, guys, and stay safe from all this stuff. That's all I gotta
Hey,
say.
YouTube?
Oh, I could plug my YouTube if I wanted to. Yeah, my
Yeah,
YouTube
go
is
ahead. No shame, no shame.
full all caps diet not underscore diet space water, just a space all caps.
Diet Space Water. Okay.
Yeah.
No underscore,
Um,
all caps, diet space water. You heard it here, folks.
I'm going to say one last thing. Thank you for 200 views and listens. We never thought that we were going to be this far on episode 5.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It's
Yeah, that
insane
is
to
pretty
us.
crazy.
Especially since this was like a thing that we started 2.5 weeks ago. Thank you. Share with everybody that you can. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Follow me on Twitter, Mulzak1234. My Twitch is the Mulzak Gaming. We are on all available podcast streaming services: Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Oh, Blue.
Uh-oh.
I turned him down a little bit. I had to turn him down on that one. We're on all available podcast services, so Pandora is still pending because they take a while. But Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music. We have our website, and we're on YouTube now. You can Google or YouTube the Player Base Podcast.
All will be in the description of the video if you're watching on YouTube.
Yes. And with that, I'm going to leave Xotic to his song,
All right. Okay.
like we love to do here.
You got this, Exotic. No pressure, man. No pressure.
Okay. Yeah, only like 40 people's gonna see us, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
Never
Okay.
know. Never know.
I love you all. Thank you for stopping by. My grandma makes some pretty sweet potato pie. She adds a nutmeg and I'll share some with you. Just come by and we can dance to a tune, baby.
Woo! I want to add that these are all off the top of his head every episode.
Good
And
job,
we love
Exotic.
it.
That was awesome.
Goodbye, everyone.